A somewhat different point of view on learning emphasizes the significance of using a diversity of learning methods, which is a slightly different point of view. The learning process, according to Kolb, is an integrated process in which each step is mutually supportive of and feeds into the next. Kolb's experiential learning style theory is typically represented by a four-stage learning cycle in which learner touches all the bases. Concrete experience. A new experience or situation is encountered or a reinterpretation of existing experience. Reflective observation of the new experience. Of particular importance are any inconsistencies between experience and understanding. Abstract conceptualization reflection gives rise to a new idea or a modification of an existing abstract concept the person has learned from their experience before. Active experimentation. The learner applies their ideas to the world around them to see what happens. Effective learning is seen when a person progresses to a cycle of four stages of having a concrete experience followed by observation of and reflection on that experience, which leads to the formation of abstract concepts, analysis, and generalizations, conclusions which are then used to test a hypothesis in future situations. Effective learning happens only when a learner is able to complete all four phases of the model. As a result, no one step of the cycle can serve as an effective learning technique on its own. This shows that there are four phases of learning that are subsequently followed by one another. Entering the cycle at any point and following it through its logical order are both potential options for a learner. Concrete experience is followed by personal reflection on that experience. This is called the reflective cycle. This may be followed by the development of general rules for describing the experience or the application of known theories to it. This is abstract conceptualization, and therefore by the development of ways to modify the next occurrence of the experience under active experimentation, which in turn leads to the development of the next concrete experience. Whatever happens may happen in a split second or may take days, weeks, or months, depending on the subject matter. One of the most straightforward applications of the model is that training activities provide full value to each step of the process. This may imply that a significant part of the modern trainers is to guide the learners around the cycle, asking questions that stimulate reflection, conceptualization, and means of testing the concepts. It's possible that a concrete experience will take place outside of the training session. Explanation of the Kolb's experiential learning cycle by Kolb has taken the idea a step further by linking subjects and areas of study to the cycle in this way. You must constantly be traveling around the cycle in order to learn effectively. When you are experiencing something, you are thinking about what has occurred. When you are reviewing something, you are making some conclusions. And when you are planning, you are choosing what you'll do in the future. Completing each level is crucial, not just for its own sake, but also because it helps learners learn more effectively in the subsequent step. Honey and Mumford also point out that the learning cycle and learning styles are linked So if you have a bias for activist learning style, for example, you may be delivering many new experiences but neglecting to analyze and draw conclusions from them under concrete experience. It's essential that you participate with each step of the cycle in order to become a more successful learner, which may include engaging in activities and learning methods that you will not ordinarily pick. Every modern trainer should utilize Kolb's learning phases and cycle to critically analyze the learning opportunities that are generally offered to learners and to generate more suitable learning opportunities for the learners. Individuals may also benefit from the identification of their least favored learning styles and the strengthening of this using the experiential learning cycle, which can help in the improvement of their learning efficiency. Activities and materials should be developed in such a way that they draw on talents from each stage of the experiential learning cycle and lead learners through the whole process in a sequential manner. This is the ideal situation. Trainers, as educators, should make certain that learning and training activities are developed and carried out in such a way that each learner has the opportunity to participate in a manner that is most comfortable for them. It's only after completing all phases of the cycle that the transformation of experience into knowledge may take place. Essentially, Kolb's whole theory is predicated on the concept of transforming experience into information. Learners get more ability to integrate fresh observation into their present knowledge with each new experience they have under their belt. In the ideal world, learners will be given the chance to go through all stages under the Kolb's model.